9 people are killed when a bomb goes off in front of the Colombian consulate building in Los Angeles. Among the victims was a group of Colombian officials and American intelligence personnel. The wife and son of Captain Gordon "Gordy" Brewer, a LAFD firefighter injured in the explosion, are among the civilians slain. A video is transmitted to the U.S. State Department, on which a guy wearing a mask and going under the name El Lobo, the Wolf, admits culpability and defends it by using the United States mistreatment of Colombia as justification. El Lobo, according to the FBI, is Claudio Pereni, a terrorist from Colombia. A Senate Oversight Committee severely chastises CIA officer Peter Brandt, the Colombia station chief, for the incident, and the agency immediately ends all operations in Colombia. Furious, Brandt flees back to Mampos and gathers with his allies in the paramilitary to organize a massive assault aimed at overthrowing Claudio. Exasperated with the political inaction surrounding the probe, Brewer goes to Mampos to look for Claudio in person but is apprehended for unlawful entrance right away. In order to release their friends, the guerrillas set up a jailbreak. They then kidnap Brewer and demand a large ransom. Brewer's presence in Colombia is reported to Brandt's crew, but they arrive too late. Brewer gets a guerrilla zone pass from Canadian mechanic Sean Armstrong and manages to break out of the prison and avoid being apprehended. Armstrong leads him to Felix Ramirez, the manager of the cocaine distribution center that provides funding for the guerrillas and a drug dealer. Brewer sets off many homemade bombs while posing as a mechanic and demolishes the building. Felix is put to death in front of a hiding Brewer after being held responsible for the drug plant's destruction. Brewer sneaks into Claudio's headquarters and plants a bomb in an attempt to assassinate him, but he gets caught when he tries to keep Selena, a woman, and her son Mauro out of the blast radius. When Selena arrives at Claudio's compound, she reveals she is his wife. After Selena found and adopted Mauro, whose parents were slain in the attack, she and Claudio lost their own kid in an American strike, which prompted Claudio to become into a terrorist. Still, Selena soon finds sympathy for Brewer and acknowledges that Claudio is preparing a second explosion in D.C. As everything is going on, Brandt's team finds Claudio's compound and initiates an assault. Selena assists Brewer during the next gunfight and then returns to the State Department in Washington, D.C. with Brandt to aid in the hunt for Claudio. The FBI launches an investigation after Selena designates Union Station as the target. Selena excuses herself from the command room under the pretext of needing the restroom, and she gets upset when Mauro declines to accompany her. Brewer discovers that Selena was the wolf all along, with Claudio acting as her spokesperson, and that their entire cause is motivated by personal retaliation for their daughter's death at the hands of the U.S. when he witnesses Selena making the same gesture as the masked man who claimed to be El Lobo in the video. Brewer also speculates that he was utilized to help Selena get past the building's security and that the State Department is the true objective. Just before it explodes, Brewer hurls Mauro's bomb-laden toy dinosaur out of a window. Upon becoming aware of Brewer's doubts, Brandt is shot and murdered while attempting to stop Selena from leaving the building. Brewer follows Selena into the building's basement, where she and Claudio take off on a motorcycle through the tunnels. Brewer locates the tunnel control console and closes the gates to keep them from getting out. Brewer cuts several gas lines along the tunnel's walls with an axe, and when they ride back, Selena accidentally ignites the gas by shooting at Brewer. Brewer dashes through a doorway in time to see the tunnel blow up completely. But after surviving the explosion, Selena and Claudio assault him at the same time. After a brief struggle, Brewer smashes an axe into Claudio's chest, killing him before he can set off a second bomb in the State Department. Selena is electrocuted after being thrown onto the exposed circuitry of the control panel. After that, Brewer walks Mauro out of the State Department with his arms wrapped around him. Brewer will be awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, according to a broadcast voiceover, for stopping one of the greatest terrorist attacks in American history.